Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped, and welcome to my look back at 2021. Now, as always, I'm going to start by delving deep into my analytics and having a look at 2021 with some numbers. 77 videos. That's how many videos I've made for you this year. Those videos amassed a total of 9.1 million views. Now, when I started Petrol Ped, I did promise to reply to every comment, but this year I have had 36,700 comments. 233,091 thumbs up. 6,909 thumbs down. Really, people? Now, how's this for a big number? Just over 1 million hours of watch time. That means if you sat down and watched Petrol Ped non-stop, it would take you 118 years to hit that number. Now, my aim was to finish this year with 130,000 subscribers, and I think I'm going to miss that by probably 100 or so. But this year we have added over 40,700 subscribers to the channel. Awesome. So, some big numbers, but let's take a look back at the best performing videos of 2021. Now, interestingly, 2 of the top 3 best performing videos of 2021 were actually videos that I published in 2020. The Z-Cars rear-wheel drive Mini amassed 694,000 views this year. Add that to what it got last year and it is now well over 1 million views. And Moggy's Tesla Beetle did over 500,000 views. But the top 5 best performing videos of 2021 are: number 5, the Tesla Spectre Defender with 225,498 views. So here we go. Slow and gentle, lots and lots of torque. Oh my goodness me. That is... oh my God. That's amazing. That is utterly amazing. Now, hopefully you will be pleased to hear that me and Moggy will be returning to your TV screens early in the new year. In the UK, that should be in January on Quest, but stay tuned for those of you outside of the UK because we're coming back to the telly box, people. Vintage Voltage Season 2. It's going to be awesome. Number 4. It was the twin turbo Morris Minor. Yes, that video has amassed just over 250,000 views with 252,245. Now we're getting to some big numbers now, people. The 3rd best performing video of 2021 was the Honda NSX, or for my American friends, the Acura NSX, with 485,962 views. What a car that was. On the brake, right foot down, launch, ready, go! Whoa, whoa 60! Now, the 2nd best performing video of 2021 was me trying to drive to Wales in an Audi e-tron and having a bit of a mare charging. I actually called that Why People Don't Buy EVs. But that video amazingly has amassed 485,962 views. But number 1, the best performing video of 2021 was the little Hayabusa powered Fiat 500 from Z-Cars. That video this year has done 684,400 views. Epic. Here we go. I started YouTube 6 years ago on January the 1st, and one of my main reasons for doing it, apart from the fact it was going to be a bit of fun, was to hopefully get to drive some cool cars. Well, boy, have I done that this year. Supercars, first of all, I've driven my fair share. Early on in the year, I got hold of the McLaren 620R. COVID restrictions were still in place. Motor circuits were shut, but I managed to take it shopping. I went shopping in my full race suit for a bit of fun. I've also driven a 720S and a McLaren GT around the Millbrook Proving Ground. Ferraris, well, I've driven some incredible Ferraris, a 488 Pista, an F8 Tributo around Goodwood, and I had my first Ferrari press car, the stunning spec green with tan interior 812 GTS. The Honda NSX, one of the best performing videos of the year, the Audi R8 Spider. Some incredible cars. Hot hatches, driven a few of them as well. Puma ST, one of the standout cars for me this year, along with GR Yaris and the new Audi RS3. And then more and more of the new cars hitting the roads are electric. I've driven some cracking electric cars this year. The new or uplift Jaguar I-Pace, very impressive. Porsche Taycan, what a car. Mustang Mach-E, Audi e-tron GT, flying up to the North Coast 500 in a private jet. To fly that was quite something earlier on in the year. Polestar 2, very impressive car. And then I finished up the year with a Kia EV6 and then the BMW i4 and iX. Absolutely incredible. But the big question is, what are my favourite cars that I've driven this year? Well, I'm going to give you my top three in no particular order because actually I'm really struggling to get it down to just three. But I'm going to start off with the Alfa Romeo Giulia GTA. I got to drive that up the hill at the Goodwood Festival of Speed. I would love to get my hands on that car for a little bit longer on a normal road rather than just up a just over 1 mile private driveway in front of 50,000 people. It was quite high pressure, but an amazing car. I then got to drive the Aston Martin Vantage GT8 in Gulf livery for a weekend, thanks to an incredibly generous owner. Robin, thank you very much. But for me, it typified all the things I love about a car. Very analog, big manual gearbox, incredible V8 noise coming from the engine, absolutely sensational car. And then I got to drive the Superformance GT40 and the Mark III Superformance Cobra on the same day. But for me, the GT40 was just a magical experience driving that car. I'd been a passenger in one a few months earlier and then was invited to get behind the wheel myself. And the noise and the vibrations and the drama and the theatre of that car were just incredible. So what else did we do this year? Well, this was the first year of Cycle Sunday. We started that way back in January, and I've had a great reception from you guys, especially the cycle fans amongst you, as to what we did. We built my dream bike, the Ultra XR4. I bought an e-bike and I've also got a gravel bike. We've had an amazing year, and we've got plenty of things planned for next year. We also started our first podcast, and I'd love for more of you to follow us on the podcast. We do that every week. It goes out on a Sunday. Just search Cycle Sunday Podcast wherever you get your podcasts and you'll find it. Me and Paul chatting bikes and cars and technology and just having a good chinwag. But it's been a fantastic year for Cycle Sunday, and that will continue next year. I collaborated this year with Motion Simulation, the driving simulator company. I've got a simulator at home. I've done some online tuition and hope next year to increase that to do some online racing. I'm actually filming the first week of January some more stuff with motion simulation, so stay tuned for that. Plenty more stuff to come from them next year. And then also this year I had a very special trip with Future Terrain to Morocco with an incredible bunch of guys and girls, and we drove across the deserts of Morocco in Polaris, side-by-side all-terrain vehicles and motocross bikes, and that was really quite something else. What a thing to remember. This year, I've also done an awful lot with SCC private members, the supercar and sports car club that was started by my mate Bradley during lockdown, but has evolved into something far, far bigger than a Facebook group. Absolutely incredible to see that group flourish. And the friends I've made through that group and the things that I've done. We went to Salon Privé, as I mentioned, with the Aston Martin GT8, but I got to take the Porsche Cayman GT4 on the North Coast 500 and Highlands Tour, and actually that was very nearly in one of my top 3 cars this year. It was an absolutely stunning car, manual Cayman GT4. But I think the North Coast 500 trip, it was the first proper drive tour I've been on. I made friends for life with some of the guys that came on that trip. They were just a fantastic bunch of people, and we finished the year off in style with a Christmas gala, black tie do, in a very special venue that will be on the channel much more next year, the 50 Supercars Barn. I'm going to be working with those guys a lot next year, so more cool content to come from SEC private members with lots of supercars and incredible adventures. We've got a couple of simply ridiculous driving tours planned for next year. Last few things to look back on. We've done the most successful videos on the channel. I thought it might be fun to hear what I thought my most underperforming video was. And it's easy for me. I shot a video with my next door neighbour Joe around the Goodwood Motor Circuit in my little John Cooper Works Mini. And I thought that video was going to go absolutely ballistic. And it's really not flown at all. So if you haven't watched it already, I'll put a card above right now. But this is what I did to my next door neighbour.
Oh, that's Owen.
Yeah.
We are not going that fast. Pete, if you do that to me, I will kill you. Oh, Pete. What are you doing? Pete, eyes on the road! Hey, can we just do the one now? Oh no! Pete, slow down! I don't know the bits! I told you! Oh, I don't like it here.
No.
No.
You're enjoying it, really?
No, I'm not. I don't know if what to. Oh no! Oh no, not this bit again, please, Pete! Slow down! Pete! I made it!
So the final thing to mention as we look back on 2021 was I hit my big goal. I think like most YouTubers, when you start, you have aspirations of just, well, actually it's just people watching your stuff, and then you watch the subscriber count start to grow, and then you think, oh, hold on a minute, I've got a chance of being a YouTuber here. And then for me, the big thing was 100,000 subscribers. And early on in the year, I managed to hit 100,000 subscribers, and a few months later, my silver play button arrived from YouTube, and that was a very special moment, and it has pride of place in my office. But the next challenge is next year, and that is to grow the channel even more. I've teamed up with an organisation called Studio 71. I'm now on their talent roster. It sounds very posh, but they're going to really help me take the channel to the next level next year in terms of content, the performance of my videos. I've got lots and lots of cool things planned for next year. So more car reviews. I'm hoping to get to all the launches of new cars coming to market, but I want to do reviews of cars that are a little bit different. I'm going to do much more classic stuff next year. Hopefully, I'm actually planning at the moment to review a couple of incredible classics early on in the year. I want to do more tuned and modified cars because those videos tend to do really, really well on the channel and you guys enjoy them. I've mentioned already Vintage Voltage returns early in the new year, and maybe get my hands on a few of the cars we converted for Vintage Voltage. And as I said, more road trips, more collaborations with other YouTubers. Me, Joe, and Steph. We're gonna do a road trip if it kills us this year, and support all those types of content creators. So hopefully, lots more collaborations. But guys, that's my look back on 2021. I have to say massive thank you to you, the people who watch my content and share it and hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button and tune in every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 6 o'clock. I couldn't do it without you, and I thank you very, very much. But next year, if you think this year's been big, next year, you ain't seen nothing yet. We're going to smash it next year. But for now, I will love you and leave you. I hope you enjoyed that one, guys. If you have done so, please give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol Ped for plenty more content to come. You guys take care. Have an amazing New Year's Eve, and my love and best wishes to you and your family for 2022. Let's hope it's a little bit better than the last 2 years, hey? Let's hope we can start to have life returning to normal a little bit. But take care of yourself. Remember, be kind. Think of your loved ones. Enjoy your time at home. And then when you get back to work in January, smash it. Be the best that you can. I'm certainly going to be. See you on the next film, guys. You take care. Drive safe.